Good afternoon. Myself Dr. A.M. Takle, Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Hyderabad, Itsalkanji. Introduction to Machine Drawing. Second lecture. Need for correct drawing. In last lecture, we already discussed that drawing is a language of engineer, and this drawing is a communication tool of various engineering. So it is must be correct drawing because when we are manufacturing a automobile, that is two-wheeler or four-wheeler, or we are going to manufacture a car or a machine tool, then n number of parts required for that assembly purpose. So drawing must be correct to communicate to the other members because through this drawing parts are manufactured, parts are inspected, parts are assembled, then this sub assembly goes into final assembly and the machine tool or automobile is built. So correct drawing must be there, and that need for correct drawing because of the drawing prepared by any technical person must be clear, unmistakable in meaning, and there should not be any scope for more than one interpretation, or else litigation may arise. It means that those are going to draw this drawing. It may be design engineer, that is the technical person. So the drawing prepared by the technical person must be clear. Means that there must not be any unclarity. Every dimensions must be there. Every surface roughness value, tolerances. If GD and T is required, then GD and T must be there. So the drawing prepared by any technical person must be clear, unmistakable. There should not be any mistake. Suppose if you want to go with open tolerance, then don't give closed tolerance there. If you want to go with a closed tolerance, then don't go with open tolerance. So the drawing must be unmistakable in meaning, and there should not be any scope for more than one interpretation. Means that if in drawing you have written that 300 dimension and given tolerance that SA1, and below you have written note that 300 is open tolerance, that means there is a two interpretation. You go with the SA1 or you go with the open tolerance. Such type of misinterpretation must not be there in a drawing. Drawing must be clear, unmistakable, and only one interpretation. If you given 300 at 7 means that the tolerance is at 7. Again, don't write it is open tolerance or like that. If such type of thing happen, then there may be litigation may arise. So finally, correct drawing means it is a clear, unmistakable, and only one interpretation is there. In a number of drawings with contracts, the drawing is an official document, and the success or failure of a structure depends on the clarity details provided on the drawing. The meaning is that when a part manufacturing is going on, because automobile or machine tool requires a number of parts, when we prepare that part drawing, it becomes official documents because the n number of parts are manufactured through its supplier. So the customer communicates its design to the supplier through drawing only. So drawing is a become a official documents, and the success or failure of a structure depends on clarity of details provided on drawing. Means if the fitment is close fitment is there, so you must go with a close tolerances. If fitment that is fitment in a close tolerances and we are given wide dimension or wide tolerance is there, so it becomes non-correct drawing. So there is a problem arises during that sub assembly or assembly. Thus the drawings should not give any scope for misinterpretation even by accident. Already told that there must be only one interpretation, There should not be more than one interpretation or misinterpretation in the drawing. It would not have been possible to produce the machines or automobiles on a mass scale where a number of assemblies and sub-assemblies are involved without clear, correct and accurate drawing. We will give one best example is of VMC machine. I already told that drawing is a language of engineers and machine tool is nothing but in which chip formation takes place. When we are considering VMC machine, the final assembly is a VMC machine. Again, there are some assemblies are there, like automatic tool changer is there, automatic pallet changer is there, spindle sub assembly is there. Then again, that all sub assemblies are assembled to form the machine. And again, that sub assemblies contains various parts. Consider a spindle. Spindle is a single part. Then bearing again is there involved. Then coupling is there. Then motor is there. When we go with the automatic tool changer, there is a tool pocket is there, roller is there, pin is there, a cylinder is there, gear assembly is there. Then such type of separate parts are involved. So the drawing must be that part drawing must be or that assembled drawing must be clear, correct and accurate. Suppose we want to go to manufacture a spindle, then what type of heat treatment is there, what type of length is there, what type of tolerances is there, if GD&T required, what type of GD&T is there. All must be clear on the drawing because this is the language of the engineer because we are communicating this drawing to the supplier, and if the drawing is wrong then we get faulty components from the customer supplier end. So then there is a problem in the sub assemblies and in a final assembly. To achieve this, the technical person must gain a thorough knowledge of both the principles and conventional practice of drawing. It is very important part. The technical person must have knowledge of that principle and conventional practice of the drawing because in some cases in a drawing by the technical person mention is that one triangle, two triangle, three triangle and four triangle. That is the surface roughness symbols or surface finish symbols. The one triangle is indicates it is a conventional machining go with one triangle or two triangle go with conventional lathe, milling or drilling machine. If three triangle is there, it indicates you go with grinding operation. If four triangle is there, it indicates it is a super finishing process is required. Means you go with honing, burnishing, buffing like that. The conventional practice must be there. And when the technical person is going to draw the drawing, he under must know the fitment of the component because as for four triangle we get good surface finish no doubt, but the manufacturing cost will increase. But the particular type of component is totally depends on the surface roughness value. If surface finish value is low, that is good surface finish value, more fatigue life. If more surface finish value is more, then more surface roughness is there, then fatigue life is decreased. So the design engineer must know about that fatigue life, the component and everything. And according to you, he will give the surface finish on the component because the surface finish in the manufacturing cost is totally depends on the surface finish. It is one of the factor. If these are not achieved and or practiced, the drawing prepared by one may convey different meaning to others, causing unnecessary delay and expenses in production shop. Because when the drawing given by design engineer to manufacturing engineer, that is production engineer, if drawing is incorrect, then again he will ask to his boss, again boss will ask to his design engineer like that, or he will ask to his customer, that is sourcing person, then sourcing person will ask to the design engineer. Then there is a time delay is there, and then production cost will increases and the productivity will decreases. So to avoid that, drawing must be clear and it must be clear and understood by there is no any misinterpretation in that. Hence, an engineer should possess good knowledge not only in preparing a correct drawing but also to read drawing correctly. It means that when we go with the machine tool industry or automobile industry, n number of departments are there. Start from design engineer, manufacturing engineer, quality control engineer, sources engineer, purchase engineer. Mostly the design engineer draw the drawing, but the every person from every department must know the preparation of drawing as well as the read of drawing, because manufacturing engineer is going to read the drawing. He must know what is meant by single triangle, double triangle, three triangle, four triangle. If you considering tolerances, what is SA1, G6, M5 like that. Then what is open tolerances? What is GD&T? That is geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. Means parallelity, flatness, cylindricity, circularity. The design engineer must know. Other and as well as other person from every department must prepare the correct drawing as well as read the correct drawing. Classification of drawing. The machine drawing. Machine drawing already told that machine drawing is nothing but we are preparing various part drawing, manufacturing various parts, and then assembly takes place. It is pertaining to machine parts or components. It is presented through a number of orthogonal views. So the drawing is nothing but orthogonal view, and orthogonal view means it may be front view, it may be side view, it may be top view. Three views. It may be, you go with a one view, you go with a two view, you go with a three view. But the drawing must be clear. If round shapes or job is there, then it is clear in a one. Mostly it is clear in a one view. For other shape, you go with two view or three view. The orthography views is there. But our aim is the drawing must be clear. Part drawings and assemblies drawing belong to the classification. There are two types of that machine drawing. One is a part drawing and second one is a assembly drawing. We will study part drawing. I has already told that when you're building a car or machine tool or any automobile sector, that is motorcycle, consider a VMC machine. Again, part drawing means, and what is assembly drawing? The total machine is built with the help of sub assemblies, and the sub assembly is built with the help of various parts. Consider one example is a VMC machine. The VMC machine is a machine tool which is built with the help of various sub assemblies. The various sub assemblies are automatic tool changer, automatic pallet changer, spindle, etc. etc. Spindle, there is a coupling is there, bearing is there, and motor is there. When direct coupling is there, or maybe belt drive is there. Timing belt is there. Depends on the machine construction. So, considering an example of spindle assembly. The spindle assembly contains spindle and a number of parts, in which spindle is consists of a simply a part drawing. Then in that part drawing, you have to go give dimensions, heat treatment process. Then if it is in part drawing steps are there, then step drawing must be there. Again, then we have to go give that GD&T, tolerances, roughness value, etc. etc. And the part drawing must be, every dimension must be there, every clarity must be there. There should not be any mean interpretation, only single interpretation must be there. Component or part drawing is a detailed drawing of a component to facilitate its manufacture. It means that when we are going to manufacture a VMC machine, the first step is assemble drawing. Second step is a sub-assemble drawing. And third step is a part in the sub-assemble drawing. And that parts are going to be manufactured. And that part drawing is nothing but detailed drawing. Detailed drawing is nothing but a drawing in which dimensions are there, gradient is there, tolerances is there, every meaning is there. There should not be any unclarity, must not be there. Everything is there, because with that drawing, parts are manufactured. And that drawing components are inspected, components are outsourced, so the drawing must be clear. All the principles of orthographic projection and the technique of graphic representation must be followed to communicate details in a part drawing. The orthographic principles means first angle method, third angle method. Mostly we are using first angle method. Must be there. Then if view is clear in one view, in a single view, then you go with single. If two required, you go with two projection. If three required, you go with three projection. And it is a graphical representation. The figure shows the example of part drawing. It is very good example of part drawing of a machine component. As we already told that the technical person must know the presentation of everything. In this case, the various presentation is that it is an orthographic view and sectional view is taken because to understand clarity. And the conventional representation in this drawing is that symbol diameter is phi is given for diameter. For threading, M30 by 2.5 pitch is given. M30 means metric thread, 30 is a major diameter and 2.5 is a pitch. So this is a conventional representation because BSW, BSP such type of threading is there. So the technical person must know what is meant by M. And the design engineer also know what is meant by M. Normally M stands for metric threads, it is in mm. Then what is that 2.5? 2.5 is a pitch. Then phi is a diameter. Then section is taken at XX. Then there are three holes of diameter 6 equispaced. Then its meaning is that when the engineer going to read the drawing, it must know the holes are at 120 degree because total degree is 360 dividing by 3 and it is given that equispaced. So each hole has a 120 degree. For this drawing, tolerances are not given. Then it means that it is open tolerances. You go with the open tolerance. Then what is open tolerance? What is tolerances? Such type should be mentioned on part drawing. Then he must so if drawing from this it is clear that it is drawing is a clear. So manufacturing engineer will understand from this drawing which type of machine tool is suitable, which type of tooling is required, which type of gauging is required, how to manufacture jig, how to manufacture picture. So everything will be clear. And on the drawing, you must write down the material because tooling is depends on that. And once the tooling is selected, the cutting parameters like cutting speed, feed, depth of cut is depends on the material hardness, various heat treatment process. From above figure, it is called as a simple part drawing. And such type of n number of part drawing are manufactured in a various companies or various outsourced. So this part drawing is then taken from various sources. Then it is built to form sub-assembly. And once the sub-assembly is ready, then various sub-assemblies are taken to form the final assembly. It is just one example of part drawing. In next lecture, we will study what is assembly drawing because in assembly drawing, part drawing is needed because assembly is done only when various parts are taken and the parts are manufactured correctly according the various size and shape. And the drawing is very important because I already told that it is a language of engineer. So drawing must be clear, it must be understandable, should not be any misinterpretation. Such type of things are important and it is a very good one of the very good example of part drawing of machine component. Thank you.